When it comes to staying rich, there are certain expenses that the wealthy avoid in order to maintain their financial success. From budgeting their money to making smart investments, understanding the types of expenses that rich people shy away from can help you learn how to manage your own finances. In this video, we'll explore 10 different expenses that rich people avoid in order to stay rich. 1. Dining out. Eating out is one of the most common expenses that many people partake in. However, if you want to stay rich, it is important to avoid this expense. For those who are wealthy, eating out can be quite costly and can quickly add up. Instead, wealthy people opt for making meals at home as it is often much more affordable. Making meals at home allows them to save money on ingredients and not have to pay for the high prices that restaurants charge. Additionally, making meals at home allows them to control their portion sizes better, resulting in healthier eating habits. Avoiding eating out can also help reduce stress and allow wealthy people to focus on other things rather than worrying about their finances. 2. Buying coffee. When it comes to everyday expenses, buying coffee may not seem like a big deal. However, the cost of those daily coffee runs can add up quickly. To save money, many wealthy people forego the convenience of buying coffee and make it at home. Not only does this save money, but it also allows you to customize your coffee exactly to your preferences. By cutting out that daily expense, you can add more money to your savings account or other investments. 3. Wearing designer clothes. Rich people are smart with their spending, and one way they save money is by avoiding designer clothes. Luxury clothing brands like Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and Burberry can be incredibly expensive, and while they may look great on the outside, they are usually not worth the price tag. When it comes to fashion, rich people prefer to go for timeless classics and classic brands that will last them a long time. It's not worth investing in a piece of clothing that you'll only wear once or twice. Instead, they'll choose classic pieces that can be worn over and over again without looking outdated. Furthermore, luxury clothing is often made with synthetic fabrics that are not breathable, so rich people opt for natural fabrics such as linen, silk, and cotton, which are better for your skin and more comfortable. 4. Taking cabs. Cabs are often a convenient way to get around, especially when you're in an unfamiliar city or if public transport isn't available. However, taking cabs can add up quickly, especially if you're not careful about where you're going and how much it will cost. Rich people tend to avoid taking cabs as much as possible because of the extra expense. Instead, they may opt for ride-sharing services such as Uber or Lyft, which are often cheaper and more efficient than traditional taxi services. If public transport isn't available, rich people often look for other options such as car rentals, public bicycles, or even walking. 5. Buying new cars. When it comes to buying cars, rich people understand the value of long-term investments. Instead of spending their hard-earned money on a brand new car, they prefer to purchase a used one at a fraction of the cost. This way, they are able to save thousands of dollars and still get a reliable vehicle. It's not uncommon for wealthy people to purchase used cars that are well-maintained and in great condition. This allows them to avoid spending money on unnecessary repairs and maintenance costs. In addition, buying a used car is better for the environment as it keeps the car off the road for a longer period of time. Finally, buying a used car instead of a new one allows rich people to keep more of their money in the bank. 6. Going on vacation. For some people, going on vacation is a luxury that they can't afford. But for wealthy individuals, the cost of taking a vacation could be huge. Rich people understand the financial implications of taking a vacation and often opt to stay at home. The cost of travel, accommodations, food, and entertainment all add up quickly, making it an expense that many wealthy people choose to avoid. Instead, they focus on making more money and finding ways to increase their savings. They may also choose to staycation or take trips closer to home. This doesn't mean that wealthy people never go on vacation. They just make sure that when they do, it is something that won't break the bank or have a negative impact on their finances. They may plan longer trips, but still try to limit the overall cost. They may also use reward points from credit cards or loyalty programs to reduce the cost of airfare and lodging. 7. Getting manicures and pedicures. Manicures and pedicures may seem like an unnecessary expense, but for those who want to stay wealthy, it is a good idea to avoid these services. Rich people generally opt for DIY manicures and pedicures or get them done at home rather than going to the salon. This way, they save money and still get the same level of quality. Additionally, it is important to remember that getting regular manicures and pedicures can be detrimental to one's health if not done properly, so it is best to avoid spending money on these services if possible. 8. Going to the movies. Movie tickets, snacks and drinks can quickly add up to be a large expense. Rich people understand the benefit of saving money and will often find alternatives to going to the movies. This could be renting movies, streaming services such as Netflix, or even subscribing to a movie streaming service such as Amazon Prime Video. It may also be beneficial for rich people to look for special deals or discounts offered by local theaters in order to make their movie viewing experience more affordable. They may also opt for seeing movies in the theater during off-peak times when the price of tickets is cheaper. With all these options available, there's no need for the wealthy to spend extra money just to watch movies in the theater. 9. Buying alcohol. For many people, going out and buying a few drinks can be a fun way to spend an evening or weekend. However, when it comes to spending money on alcohol, rich people often avoid this expense. The cost of buying alcoholic beverages can really add up, especially if you are drinking regularly. Instead, they may choose to make their own drinks at home, which can be a much cheaper alternative. Additionally, there may be other social and health benefits to abstaining from alcohol as well, such as avoiding the potential for hangovers or negative impacts on health. Ultimately, choosing not to buy alcohol can be a simple yet effective way for wealthy individuals to save money and stay rich. 10. Smoking. Smoking is a major expense, and one that rich people typically avoid. Tobacco products are highly addictive and can lead to major health problems. As such, it is generally not recommended by health professionals, and it is certainly not a good way for the wealthy to spend their hard-earned money. If you're serious about wanting to stay rich, then you should stay away from smoking. Not only will it cost you a lot of money, but it can also have serious health effects that can make you less healthy and less wealthy in the long run. The key to staying rich is to avoid certain expenses that add up quickly. Rich people know this and make sure to spend their money wisely. By cutting out dining out, buying coffee, wearing designer clothes, taking cabs, buying new cars, going on vacation, getting manicures and pedicures, going to the movies, buying alcohol, and smoking, wealthy people are able to save more money and maintain their wealth. In order to become wealthy, it is important to know where to draw the line when it comes to spending. By avoiding these common expenses, you can maximize your savings and start building wealth for yourself. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned.